My content is intended to be used and must be used for educational purposes only. It is very important to do your own analysis before making any investment based on your own personal circumstances. You should take independent financial advice from a professional in connection with or independently research any information you find from my videos that you wish to rely upon, whether for the purpose of making an investment decision or otherwise. Alright, we got Sunday. It is 7:45. I got my coffee with me. We're going to be going through a new series. We're going to be going through how I basically find stocks and identify my setups, and I'm going to be going through my screener and showing you what I'm looking for. So essentially what I'm looking for is what we're going to be going through is we're going to be looking for break and retest. So we're looking for the break and retest on the daily, and then we're looking for VPA prep patterns and trend patterns. So specifically, we're looking for high volume breakouts, low volume pullbacks. We're looking for stuff that is trending and not consolidating. So, and then also we're looking for the daily, weekly, and monthly to be telling the same story. Main technical analysis tools is going to be the volume profile, volume price analysis, exponential moving average, so your EMA, and then SR zones. So, going to be going through my screener today and basically how I'm going to be finding trades for next week. So if that entices you, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That goes very far, and that helps me a ton, and I am very appreciative. So let's get right into the screener and what I'm looking for next week. So let's get into it. So basically, this is just a little Excel file that I have of basically names that I have found to have good options liquidity and basically charts that I like to trade. So no really expensive charts in here. Like, one that wouldn't be included would be like BlackRock, so BLK, just because it's a low liquidity options stock and it's very expensive. So that would be an example of one that's not in here. So some that are in here are going to include some of these smaller names like Lyft, or some of these small caps like this that do have a good options liquidity. So this is just my self-created little screener that I made, just based off of like experience and whatnot. So let's get right into it. We're gonna start with this row. We're gonna start with Airbnb. So let's go through. Actually, no, I left off on Mara, so we're gonna go to Snow. Let's go work on some Snow. So what am I seeing? Is there any break and retest? Is there any consolidating? Is there any breakouts or anything? No, this is a very, very bearish trend right now, and I have no interest. No break and retests. Any break and retest for us? Nope. I would care about a retest of 435. Other than that, no interest. No interest. No interest. SBUX has been pretty bearish. It's a nice bearish pattern right here. Kind of going for a little inverted head and shoulders right here, but no interest. Let's go here. Let's go look at Airbnb. Okay, did we break it on high volume? Yes, we did. Did we have an inside candle? Yes, we did. That was not really a heuristic, but I'd be looking for a retest of right there, because here's your rejections, and then we did trade inside and we closed. We did retest it a little bit, but I think this would be a no trade yet. I'd rather see why is this no trade, because I don't like that top wick. It also had the largest volume of this little push up. Here's your 1, 2, 3 candles, and then we had a pretty big top wick on the highest volume right there. So I'd want to see price prove itself right here. Essentially, yes, it did come back right away and retest this, which is probably good. But I'd more look for, break this and then come back, and then we go. I'd look for that. Don't really love the inside candle right there, but that's why we're not going to take Airbnb. Let's go look at BSX. Let's go look at, where is it, retests. Here's a level I'd risk off of right there. Here's your supply. I guess we did touch it. Let's see, what's kind of a bearish trend on the daily? No, it's not a bearish trend. Higher higher or lower high, higher low, bullish trend, higher high, higher low, and then we've been just kind of doing this. It's kind of far away. I don't love this action, the 3 candle like action like this. I don't love that. I think I'd wait for something around 67 again if it gives it to us, or a break of 68 it looks like, or 68, 67, 80 weekly. Yeah, that's a pretty large weekly candle on 0 volume. I'm gonna leave this one. That's kind of no bueno. Highest volume right here, smallest candle. Large sell candle. We pretty much basically engulfed it today, or this week, so now I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. Leaving it. No interest. VKTX, this is a new one. Okay, this is coming back to where I wanted it. So it's not going to be a super great break and retest on the daily here because we don't have an actual candle close. But if you look at it, this is definitely where I would risk off of right here on the 4 hour at least. Here's your prior resistance, we break above, and then we're kind of flagging right now. So I don't hate how this looks. I don't hate how that looks. Daily. Okay, I like the, if we kind of zoom in a little bit, I like the high volume. So here's your high volume, and then we pretty much engulfed it right here. We held it, engulfed it, and then your largest green candle right here had your largest volume, which is good to see. And then on the pullback, we have low volume. So there's your high volume break, there's your low volume. So that fits that rule we have. So I don't hate that. We're gonna keep DWAC on, or we're gonna keep Viking VKTX. Don't hate it. Like it. Let's see the weekly. Weekly, nice. Here's another high volume break. Low volume pullback. Here's your low volume pullback. See, volume is decreasing on the weekly. I like that right there. Cool. We're going to be watching VKTX this week. Let's do it. There's one. Found one. Gone fishing. We're gone fishing right now. Let's do it. Baidu's daily candles always look disgusting. And zero interest. Zero identifiable trend here. Zero. This one looks like it's gonna be breaking out soon. This one looks unreal. I just need to find an entry here. You know, there's not many levels to risk off of here. Here's your channels. I've been watching this one for a little bit. Here's your weekly channel. This is gonna break soon. This is gonna break to the upside too. At least I think so. I mean, this buying volume is insane. But where do I risk off of here? I mean, it's kind of a poopy. I mean, it's currently downtrending, but it's trying to make some kind of bullish structure right here. So if we ever get a retest of this level, I think that'd be my go. I think if we climb above, we could either come down here again, double bottom, and then go, come back, retest, go. That'd be my entry. That'd be my level to risk off of. Or we could even Monday climb higher here. This would be your higher low. Boom, back to resistance. Boom, back to demand. There's my entry. Boom, we go. That's what I'd be looking for. So this could definitely happen this week. That could definitely happen in 5 days. So we're going to keep ADI on there. I think I have ADI. No, I do not have ADI. Okay. I'm going to put these ones down here because these are the new ones for this week. I need to go back through these ones and clean this up. Alright, there's ADI. Let's do MDOC. Right at resistance. We are right at resistance. This is going to be a no trade. I'd be looking for the break and then a retest. No trade. AMT. AMT is in, it is gonna be coming all the way back down here, I guess. AMT all the way back down here. This is a joke, by the way. This is an absolute joke. This is a freaking joke, by the way. This is some insane weekly volume here. Insane weekly volume. Look at this pullback. This is a great break-in retest on the daily. This is going to be a fantastic long here soon. This is not ready yet. This is going to be a fantastic long. Look at this buying volume. Here's all your institutional buying. Here's another green candle, and then look at these sell-offs. Just no weekly volume here. No weekly volume. This is long as shit. Long as piss. This can make a nice higher low. When that makes a higher low, we're going to be getting long here. This is nice. Same with all of real estate. I just wanted to mention that really quickly. IYR. I think this is a joke. Here's your 3 weekly buying candles, so massive buying volume. Here's your 2 weekly sell candles, and we're right back. So I'm looking for a long actually on IYR here as well. That's a joke. Huge weekly buying volume. Did anyone sell? No, but look at the sell volume that we got. Institutions just let retail sell this off. This is a joke. I mean, look at this. Here's your 2 buying volume candles right here. These 2 days right here are just insane. You got your consolidating, like, you know, red candles right there that probably put the brakes on, and then we're right back. So that's a joke. AMT looks great. Looks great in the long term. Looks like shit in the short term. It is not ready yet. That is a very bearish structure, and if anything, I mean, we're gonna need to get through this. We're gonna need to get through this. So those are some resistance levels: 195, 204.50. You could say 196, I guess. 196. That is AMT. Let's go to CVS. CVS, I do like. Not ready yet. Here's your large buying volume right here. We have that marked. That's gonna be our support level right there. We had a nice bottom wick on high volume. That's great to see. And then we trapped early longs with that long top wick right there, that fake breakout. So I think this is certainly gonna flag like this. And I think this is gonna be a nice trade here soon. So CVS should definitely be on our watch list this week. It's a nice break and retest. It is on there. So okay, we're just gonna put it down here. Watch CVS. Let's go look at GILD. This did break down. I was gonna long this, but then I zoomed out and realized that this is not a freaking long on the daily or in the weekly or the monthly. Looks disgusting long. So we kind of took this off the watch list, and it did break down. So that was good to see. Do I want to play this on the short side? I think I would play this on the short side if this did ever come back right here. Comes back to retest 73.26. I'll get short, but no trade until then. Roku. Jeez, buddy, what happened? Ugh, this is disgusting. No, this is not a trending. This is not a trending stock. This is a consolidating stock. If anything, this is a nice reversal trade. Not a big reversal trader. PNW, the Pelosi stock. PNW. Nothing. Consolidating, no break and retest, no trending. I'm good. BX. Yeah, this looks sexy. This looks nice. So let's just let's get rid of that. Here is your massive daily volume right here. That's an insane level. That is an insane level. Here's we're gonna actually just delete the channel. We see the channel. Here's your channel. Here's your upper channel. We've been rejecting that. We closed above it. We absolutely just got dipsy-doodled. Longs got dipsy-doodled right here. We're right back, and we're going to be retesting the middle of this channel. Let's turn on the volume profile to help us here. It looks like, yeah, 125.60 is going to be the massive level if we get there. I'm not sure we're going to get there. Let's turn on the line with markers. I do have 126.17 marked because we had our rejection. Here's your break. Did we break it on volume? I think we certainly did break it on volume. Here's your, I mean, it's obviously not going to look like this March 15th candle just because that's the largest daily volume we've had in since May March 20, 2023. So we're not gonna have more volume on that break than that, but we did have a increasing buying volume on the break. It's not even gonna let me zoom in on the volume. That's annoying. But this looks fantastic. Here's your low, and look at how large of a candle this was on a 0 sell volume. This is your low volume pullback. This is your high volume break, your low volume pullback. BX is going to be on the watch list. Nice job, Blackstone. Watch BX. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go Blackstone. We got Biotech. Biotech looks unbelievable. I had this one in there. Also a joke, I'm pretty sure. Look at this large weekly buying volume candle. Look at this low volume sell-off. And then, of course, the smallest weekly candle we have right here. The smallest weekly candle we have right here has the, of course, largest volume. So that's a little bit of a telltale sign that institutions are loading up. This spread of this candle does not match the transactions that went into it. And since this is a retest of demand, we would consider that to be buying volume. So at least I do. That's my little thinking or logic. This has a great opportunity to make a nice bullish structure. So here is your lower low, lower high, and then your little bearish flag right there. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower higher high. Boom. How does it make a higher low? It absolutely needs to. So we need a bullish structure break here, and a higher low would absolutely do it. So yeah, this looks great. This looks awesome. You're using your previous resistance over here. So here's your rejection number 1. Come back, reject it again. Come back, reject it again. Boom, there's your break on massive volume. Here's your massive volume coming in. Here's your retest on low volume. Well, let's go look on the weekly. Was it low volume? It certainly was. I mean, these two candles are fairly large red candles, but I mean, even this buying candle had just as much volume as like these two sell-offs right here. So yeah, I'd consider that a low volume pullback. And then of course the smallest candle we had the largest volume right back at demand. So that is good to see. So we're looking for XBI. XBI looks great. XBI for a higher low, and then we got a nice short-term daily bullish structure. And I'd be certainly willing to risk off of 93 right here. 93. Let's go look at XBI. What else do we got? LRCX. Lamb Research. No break and retest. Kind of just in the middle of nowhere. Don't care. Do not care. SHW. Schwab. Sherwin-Williams, excuse me. So here's your resistance. We did no bueno that this was unable to hold this. Don't really care. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, don't care. Don't care. No clean levels right there. Let's go look at Spotify. Spotify had an awesome break and retest right here. Kind of. Didn't really come all the way down, but I'm sure it wicked. Maybe it didn't even wick. Yeah, this is no bueno. This is no bueno. Here's your weekly buying. Here's your weekly fall. Well, I mean, that's I'm not even gonna speculate on this. I'm not gonna speculate. It's not really a trade. I think it's likely to reject this low right here. Right here. I think it's likely gonna reject there and just be trapped within here. So don't care. Don't care until it actually proves it can get past this. I mean, the weekly candle is a little scary. I mean, here's your long upper wick on high volume, and then this week's candle was a fairly large bottom wick, large candle, and had 0 buying volume. So that's a little concerning right there. But this is trending hard to the upside. So I don't think this is not a short. This is neither a long either. I think this is just kind of a neutral. I think this is probably gonna consolidate in this area, maybe continue a little higher, and then maybe get swatted back down. CLSK, Clean Spark. Clean Spark is very intriguing. Like, this weekly volume is insane. If we look back, we haven't had this high of weekly volume ever. This weekly volume is great. Let's see the weekly structure. Weekly structure is bullish. We had our higher high, higher low, higher high, higher. No, we closed lower right there. We have a bearish structure, technically. Right? No, you had a higher low. You had a higher low. There's your higher high. What am I talking about? Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Yeah, no, we got a bullish structure. What am I talking about? Let's go look at the daily. The daily looks great. Let's look at the VPA pattern here quick. So obviously here's your up thrust. Here's your up thrust. Here's your this is not a low volume pullback. This is a large sell candle. Another large sell candle. Zero buying volume. Large sell candle back at demand. Okay, boom, boom. High volume buying. Large sell candle, but no volume, which is interesting. Another sell candle falling off volume. Buyers stepping in. Another test of demand. Buyers really stepping in. Another candle. Okay. I think this looks fine long, I guess. I think there's not really a level to risk off of. I mean, here's your supply. Here's your supply. And then I'd be looking for demand back down here. If this gives it to us down here, then I'd love this. This would be fantastic. I don't love where it's at right now. I'd want to see this. I'm going to keep this on the watch list because I think this could for sure come back down to demand, make like some kind of high volume buying, and then I think that would get me long, that higher low being put in. So if we sell off on Monday would be fantastic, back to 1750. That'd be fantastic. Let's do it. I think this looks pretty explosive right here, actually. This weekly volume is no joke. This is insane. I mean, look at this compared to this. That's good to see. I like that. 1750. Give it to us. Give it to us 1750 on Monday. 1750 on Monday or Tuesday. I don't care. 1750. More long in this. Waste management. Okay. Okay, waste management. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't hate this. Waste management, I don't hate this at all. I mean, we are in an aggressive uptrend right here. This is an aggressive uptrend. So we are trending. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly had more buying volume than the spread shows this week. And we were kind of rising on lower volume, so that's not great. See how this candle was large weekly candle rose on low volume. That's not great to see. And how this sell candle actually had more volume than these two buying candles. It's not great to see. And then the spread of this candle had higher volume than this candle right here. That's not great to see. Those are bearish indicators on the weekly at least. The daily's kind of telling a different story. I mean, we have this very high volume buying on Friday, March 15th. We have another high volume buying right here. Kind of this is a pretty bearish candle. You know, buyers couldn't push any higher. We had about 3/4 of the volume as we did on Thursday. Don't love to see that. Nice break and retest though. I mean, here's your rejection. Here's your support. 4-hour structure is looking pretty bearish. It's a nice kind of double top. Don't love the setup. We're pretty extended as well. I do not love this, certainly. Do not love this. Do not love this, but might keep it on watch. If this produces like a nice bullish candle and we retest demand again, then I'd consider. Don't love it though. I don't love it, certainly. We're gonna do about 3 more here. I'm not gonna include waste management. I don't love it. Don't love how that weekly looks. Let's go look at Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods rising on lower volume. Not great to see. This thing's gonna break down. This is a classic. There's no break and retest here, so I'm not gonna be playing that. Dell. I mean, where do I risk off of? This is straight down. Here's maybe your support. Straight down and then straight up. So I just don't care. Don't care. Target. Yeah, straight up. Straight down, straight up. What do I risk off of here? Not much. Don't care. Yep, that was definitely coming. I mean, this is just. I mean, here's your sell signal. Insane high volume gravestone doji. You're gonna have that nice little. You know, this isn't a just immediate indicator that this is gonna just completely reverse. Here's your I need to get out of this trade signal. But of course, you're gonna have to have some kind of like slowing down. So you have a nice falling or rising wedge, and then you have this nice gap down. That was a clean short right there. Nice short. No break and retest, so I'm not going to trade it, but clean short. SO, let's see what SO is talking about. I think this is not bad. So here's your rejections. Here's your rejection 1, rejection 2. Here's your break. Do we break it on volume? And here's a high volume day on March 15th. And then here's your rising volume. Let's see. Don't love that this smallest candle with a large upper wick had the highest volume of these two. And then we do have increasing volume on the pullback, so I don't love that. No, don't love that. No. Don't love it. Could find something better. Win. Okay. Yeah, I can get behind this. Yeah. Sure. I actually really like this. Do I really like this? Oh, that was the 4 hour. It's the daily. No, I actually do not really like this. I was looking at the 4 hour. This is not great. Nothing clean. Kind of a double bottom though. Weekly. Oh, you know what? I don't hate it. I hope the weekly comes back to here. I mean, it realistically needs to come back to... maybe not. Huh. Do I hate this? Do I like this or do I hate this? So you got your little downtrend through here. Okay. You're trying to hold support. Where do we have that high volume? Let me see the volume profile. This is just not clean. I don't know. I'm forcing it here. That's not clean. I'm going to leave it. That's not clean. I'm looking for clean setups. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is probably not ready. This doesn't look great. Falling on the pullback or push up. No, don't really care. I don't hate it. I don't hate it if it, if it found support right there and it created a bullish structure. I don't hate it. But then I think it's likely going to double top. This is pretty nice distribution. I think it's very likely this could just, bounce here, come back up, and then keep falling. And the structure on the weekly doesn't look great. Certainly. I mean, you have your long upper wick, your high volume doji candle, your low volume buying, and then a high volume rejection, and then you got your high volume upper wick right here. Don't love that. We can find something cleaner. We'll do a few more. I know I said 3. Duke Energy. Nice double top. No, but a bearish structure. Nope, no thanks. SLB, I don't think I'm going to find anything here. This is trending hard. I'm not going to find anything there. Don't care. Trending hard as in, I don't care. It's pretty extended. I'd look for a sizable pullback. I just knew that because energy's going off right now. Colgate, we've been looking to try and get in. I'm going to try and get in if this does retest 88.77. We do like this. Your high volume buying right here, nice little wedge break. Didn't take it Friday because it did gap up, and I do not love that it gapped up. I think it'll correct itself if this does continue long. I think it'll fill that gap. Hopefully. Marriott. Marriott really pisses me off. I was long Marriott right here. Gaps are just, just a gross continuation here. Just a gross sell-off right back. That's disgusting. Marriott pisses me off for that. I can't believe it continued higher like that. That's disgusting. No trade. Marriott pisses me off. 5 below. That's 5. Serve. Don't care. Downtrending, probably bear flag. Don't really care. Like, what am I gonna risk off of here? Here's your just large gap, so I don't really have anything to risk off of. Let's do a few more. EOG, I don't think I'm gonna find anything. It's trending hard. This thing's gonna sell off here. MongoDB. Don't care. Hood. I mean, don't really care. Don't really care just because this is a very high volume rejection and we rejected it again. Sure, we could bounce right here, but am I going to be playing that with this type of thing going on? I don't think so. Tilray or whatever. That's at some insane volume. Yeah, I don't care. This actually doesn't look terrible. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Okay, perfect. Here's your high volume break. Here's your high volume on March 15th. Here's your high volume break. High volume 2. Low volume sell off. Very large candle, low volume. Closing the gap. Don't hate it. Okay, USB. Here's your retest. Okay, USB. We'll watch USB. I think that'll wrap it up for today. That's basically what I do for my screener and how we find trades. So that'll wrap it up for today. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, I'd be very appreciative. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the recap for the coming trades today later on.